So one of the things that I love is acting and singing. And what better way to combine those two than a musical? And so today I thought I would talk about some of my favorite musicals that I've seen. I have seen. I saw Annie when I was like 7. I don't remember that at all. Like, I know what it's about, obviously, because I've seen the movie, but I just don't remember the show. And then I saw Rent when I was in high school. Now that was probably my favorite musical of all time. It was a traveling group, and it came to Sioux City, and that was by far my favorite. I mean, you guys know how much I love Rent, because I talked about how I want to play Mark in Rent, and yeah, I love Rent. And then I saw, my mom won tickets to The Wedding Singer, the musical, and that was shown in Sioux City also. And so my mom she couldn't go to it, and so she let me and my brother take the tickets, and we went together. It was good. I mean, it was just like the show, just with more music. I mean, just like the movie, but with more music. And so it was good. And then last year I saw Wicked. That was probably the second best musical I've ever seen. I saw Rent is my number one, and I think that's mainly because it was the first big musical that I had seen that I remember, and so that's always gonna have a special place in my heart, and I think that's always gonna be my number one. But Wicked was phenomenal. The music is great. I own the soundtrack to both Rent and Wicked. I love the soundtrack for Wicked. It has there's such a big array of songs in Wicked that it's because you have comedic tunes like Popular, and then you have such serious tunes, such serious music like Defying Gravity, and the one where she tries to save Fiyero. What else but saves Fiyero? I can't remember the name of the song right now, but that one is great too, and it's just a great musical. When she finally flies in Defying Gravity, I was on the edge of my seat. It was just amazing. So yeah, that was I went and saw that with my mom in Des Moines. That was amazing. That was probably the best musical I've seen. Just great. Special effects are great. The story is great. The music is amazing. It's just awesome. So if you ever have a chance to go see any of those shows, go to them. Also, I saw Producers. I saw the Producers this fall, last fall. It was last year. I went and saw my college. They have an art trip every year, and they go to the Des Moines Art Museum, and then they also try to get the performing arts kids on it when they go because they go to a musical as well in Des Moines. And we went and saw the Producers. It's good. But it's never been one of my favorite musicals. But it's good. I liked it. But there isn't really a musical that I've seen that I haven't liked. So, but no, it was good. Musicals that I want to see. I want to see Avenue Q at some point in my life. I want to see Book of Mormon. I think Book of Mormon looks amazing, hilarious, just awesome. So those are probably the two that I would love to see. And then when I was in college, my school did Hairspray, and I was actually in that. I had a small part. I was a cameraman, and then I did a lot of the background vocals for the whole show. They just pretty much have you either when I was the cameraman, I was also singing as the backup singer basically for all the songs while I was working the camera. But so that was a lot of fun. And then my sophomore year, I didn't get put in the musical, but it was amazing. They did a chorus line, and I just love that musical because not many people understand what performers go through in an audition unless you are a performer or you are a director or whatever. And so it's kind of cool for the people that don't necessarily perform, but they go to musicals, for them to see that side of it. For them to see what, like, actors, aspiring actors go through in an audition. And I think that's just, it was an amazing way to do that. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun. Musicals are always fun. I've never found a musical that I didn't like. So yeah, they combine, like I said, they combine my two favorite things. They combine music and theater and acting and just sometimes being a fool. And I think that's what I like. I like playing characters where I can just be kind of dumb, you know what I mean? Kind of just crazy and off the wall. But yeah, I did theater all through high school, all through college. Well, I auditioned all through college, but I only got into a musical. But yeah, so theater has always been a big part of my life. I did community theater here in my hometown. We did a couple of community plays that were mainly religious because the churches put them on. But no, those were fun too. But yeah, it's just, theater is awesome, and I think people need to learn that so that it's not a dying art, you know, because it's an expensive art, and so it's kind of running out, you know. At least community theaters are. You don't see a lot of community theaters anymore. Of course, Broadway is, I think Broadway is always going to be big, but it's not as big as it once was. And I think movies is taking away from the Broadway actor. You can always be a movie actor or a TV actor because you get so many takes to do a scene or to say a line or whatever. If you forget a line, you just rewind and replay. But for an actor on a stage on Broadway or in any community theater or whatever, what you do is going to be seen by everyone. If you screw up, people are going to people might not notice, but they're going to, there's no rewind button on a stage. You can't take anything back. And sometimes that's a good thing, and sometimes it's not such a good thing. But no, theater really makes people think, and I think that's why I enjoy it so much. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe. If you guys want me to talk about a certain subject, let me know. That way I can gear this channel towards my audience, and that way I can figure out what else to talk about, because it's hard. At first I thought this was going to be easy, coming up with things to talk about, but it's a little difficult. That's why I can't wait till I'm out in the city and I have a daily life of doing things. That way I can kind of carry a camera around and show you guys. But if I did that now, all you guys would be seeing is me sitting in front of the computer playing Facebook games, and me watching Big Brother, and me walking my dog. So, and if that's what you guys want to see, let me know. I can do that, but I don't think it's very interesting for you. Anyway, just comment, rate, subscribe, let me know, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.